Good morning from the countryside. As always, guys, we begin our mornings bonding with nature. And I know most of you are wondering what it's like to live in the village or in the countryside. So join me today. I'm going to take you on a day with me. One of the common questions I get from you guys is how we make money and how we are able to sustain our lifestyle in the village. To begin with, many of you don't know this, but I run a company from my village. My company is called Yellow Flesh Limited, and it deals with supplies of farm produce and seedlings of sweet potatoes. We also offer consultancy services and trainings, all that kind of stuff. So this is what my morning looks like on a regular day. I start by reading my mails and picking the orders from different clients. And I just usually note them down because I have different orders from different clients asking for different things. So I note them down. So the orders consist of the quantity of vines or the kind of farm produce the client wants, the destination we are going to deliver, the mode of transport, and things like that. So I usually just note them down and give them to my delivery guy. We do a delivery note while they are leaving to deliver the goods. This is also the time I get to sip on something hot before I leave home, because most of these orders require me to be out there in the farms doing the packaging and loading and that kind of stuff. So once I've noted down all the orders and replied to all the mails, then I set out to the ground to do the groundwork. This is where the real work is. I have a really long day today. I have very huge orders and they are going to different destinations. When usually I have them going to one destination, then it's easier. But then I have others going as far as Malindi, and some will be dropped along the way. So the order of packaging is also going to be very important, and I really have to be there to make sure they are placed in the order that they're going to be dropped. I spent the better part of last evening doing the packaging and sealing of the bags and just checking the weights and if they've been stuffed correctly. We don't weigh them, but we package them in the 90 kg bags, and it has to be really full. We are done with the packaging, and it is the day we are loading. Some of the village roads are quite narrow, and the truck will not be able to penetrate. So we are using a motorbike to bring them out of the farms and collecting them here. Then the truck will come and pick from here. We have them in different spots of the village, so we are loading as we move. So we have different varieties of potatoes. I didn't mention that earlier, sorry. We like to identify them by the color of flesh. We have the white fleshed, yellow fleshed, purple fleshed, orange fleshed. So every customer has their own needs. And when I do not have what my customer wants, I always just let them know. But for today, we are packaging the white fleshed mainly. And today we are loading 3 different orders. So the order that is going the farthest will be at the innermost part of the truck, and the one that is dropped first will be right at the entrance, or let me say at the door, to make it easy to offload for the conductor as they go about their journey. Many of you are advising me to go to the gym or do some exercise. Let me know if you still think I should do exercise after this job. And I do this almost every day. When I'm not doing this, I'm either in my garden or in the farms out there. So I'm really not sure if my problem is exercise. Maybe I should just work on my diet or my portions. So as we load, we also count just to make sure we have the right quantities that had been ordered for. Some of these things are going so far, so you can imagine ending up with less of what you ordered, and the distance is quite far, and then the cost of fuel is also very high here. So we just have to ensure everything is right. So this is the last spot where we are loading, and then we shall dispatch the truck. Most of the bags have been gathered here. There are still a few left. And once I'm done loading here, I will call it a day. Money in my pocket, fitness checked, employment created, and everyone is happy. Though not permanent, this kind of jobs create work opportunities for the youth in my community, and they're always looking forward to the next orders because they get to earn some money out of loading and sorting the seedlings and all that kind of work. The sweet potato value chain feeds a lot of families here in Kenya, not only in my village. We have these drivers, we have the people receiving them on the other end, the people working on the other end. So it is a very, very long chain that is contributing a lot to the economy of this country. I love my village people. They are always ready to work. They realize there is dignity in work, no matter how hard or how small it is, it earns you some genuine money. So I don't only work with the youth or the men, I also work with the women of the village, especially in the sorting of the vines and packaging. We have a lot of women in that area. You can hear the voices in the background. They are all gathered here because everyone gets their money once the work is done. So this village is not a lazy village. That is another truck also loading for the market, but that one has sweet potatoes. Mine has vines. The potatoes are also headed for the market in the capital city, Nairobi, and they're also loading around the village. So I can call that a successful day, a very productive day. And I'm back home and I just feel like some fresh mango juice. Mangoes are in season and we have plenty of ripe ones. So let's make some juice. So as I make my mango juice, I'd love to know what's in season wherever you are. For us here, it's a mango season. And I know fruits are always in season everywhere, all over the world. So just let me know what's in season wherever you live. I love to eat the cover of the mangoes, but this time I don't know what happened to them, but they don't look so nice on the outside. So I'm just going to have to peel them. The inside is quite okay. It's just the cover. I don't know if it's because of a hailstorm that rained the other day. I've loved mangoes since I was a child, and I remember when I was young we could eat them raw straight from the tree. I don't know how much they cost out there, but here we get them for free. A friend of mine who lives abroad told me mangoes are quite expensive. Maybe because some parts of the world don't produce mangoes. But we thank God it's something we get for free, and it's one of those sweetest fruits. And you can always grow another mango from the seed. That is the hard seed that is hidden inside the flesh. All you have to do is keep it outside in the sun to dry. Once it's dry, then you can plant it in a container first. Then once it starts to germinate and become a seedling, then you can transfer it to where you want it to be. I've warmed some food and I have cold mango juice here with me. It's a windy afternoon and I just want to sit out here and enjoy this cool breeze after a hard day as I eat my late lunch. Thank you guys for watching. It's been awesome hanging out with you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment, give a like. Remember to subscribe if you haven't. Bye bye. I'll see you in the next one.